Former President Donald Trump had told one of his aides the Duchess of Sussex is no good after the explosive interview between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on Oprah Winfrey. Jason Miller has spoken out that Trump has remained silent on the issue as he fears he might get cancelled, just as Piers Morgan did. Miller told far-right former Trump insider Steve Bannon, "When I was talking to the president this morning, he's like, yeah, Meghan's no good. I said that and now everybody's seen it. But you realise if you say anything negative about Meghan Markle, you get cancelled. Look at Piers," Trump told Miller. "I'm on Team Piers, who frequently interviewed Trump during his presidency. Piers Morgan is the best, he's the greatest, and they went and tried to cancel him simply because he criticised Meghan Markle," Miller said Trump told him. Morgan, 55, stormed off the set of his Good Morning Britain show last week, following a heated discussion about Meghan Markle with weatherman Alex Beresford. He called Markle a liar, including having suicidal thoughts while she was still a working member of the royal family. Morgan didn't return to the show and handed in his resignation. Markle complained to Ofcom about his comment on the show, along with thousands of others. Last September, former President Donald Trump was asked his opinion of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. He spoke out at a press conference after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made a video on the importance of voting. "I'm not a fan of hers, and she probably has heard that," Trump said of Markle, before adding, "I wish a lot of luck to Harry, 'cause he's gonna need it." Previous to his comments, Trump called Markle nasty after she had labelled him as divisive and misogynistic. "She was nasty to me, and that's okay for her to be nasty. It's not good for me to be nasty to her, and I wasn't," he told Good Morning Britain's Piers Morgan. "You know what? She's doing a good job. I hope she enjoys her life. I think she's very nice." Trump had only good words to say about Prince Harry. "He spent a lot of time talking to my daughter, Ivanka, and talking to my family," Trump said. "He couldn't have been nicer. I think he's great." 5 Chinese companies have been identified by the Federal Communications Commission as constituting a national threat to U.S. security under a 2019 law meant at safeguarding U.S. communications networks. The companies included Huawei Technologies Co., ZTE Corp., Hytera Communications Corp., Hangzhou Hikvision Digital Technology Co., and Zhenjiang Dahua Technology Co. The FCC is compulsory under the 2019 law to identify companies manufacturing telecommunications equipment and services that create an undesirable danger to U.S. national security. Jessica Rosenworcel, the acting FCC chairwoman, said, "This list provides meaningful guidance that will ensure that as next-generation networks are built across the country, they do not repeat the mistakes of the past or use equipment or services that will pose a threat to U.S. national security or the security and safety of Americans." In 2019, the United States assigned Huawei, Hikvision and other firms to its economic blacklist. In August 2020, the US government issued directives prohibiting agencies from securing goods or services from the 5 Chinese companies. Last year, the FCC designated Huawei and ZTE as a national security threat to communications networks, barring US companies from utilizing an $8.3 billion government fund to acquire equipment from the companies. In February, Huawei disputed the declaration in a petition filed with the 5th US Circuit Court of Appeals. Huawei declined to comment on the new FCC designation. On Friday, Hikvision said it strongly opposed the FCC decision and is exploring all avenues on the best move to address the situation. The FCC in December completed rules requiring carriers with ZTE or Huawei equipment to rip and replace the product. It generated a reimbursement program, with US lawmakers approving $1.9 billion to finance the effort. Facebook Reality Labs is paving the way to innovation in augmented reality through a pair of artificial intelligence-driven glasses and calls it a paradigm shift in how humans interact with computers. The Facebook Reality Labs blog posits, imagine a world where a lightweight, stylish pair of glasses could replace your need for a computer or smartphone. While promoting the usage of the device, it says contextually aware AI to help you navigate the world, as well as rich 3D virtual information within arm's reach. It also added that it would give users in social isolation due to harsh lockdown measures imposed by governments much needed reprise by granting the ability to feel physically present with friends and family, no matter where in the world they happen to be. Facebook Reality Labs compares its innovation to a feat achievement of graphical user interface developed in the 1960s, used to create the mouse and the operating system like Windows, which ultimately paved the way for the new prevailing modern technology. The social media giant says it's developing the next computing platform centered around people, which will rely on all new method of human interface with computers, and says all-day wearable AR glasses will be a new paradigm because they will be able to function in every situation you encounter in the course of a day. They need to be able to do what you want them to do and tell you what you want to know when you want to know it, in much the same way that your own mind works, seamlessly sharing information and taking action when you want it and not getting in your way otherwise. FB Reality Labs blog went on describing how their all-time wearable AR glasses would work. It has to be worn with a soft wristband and a pair of soft, lightweight, haptic gloves to replace the laptop. In September, CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced that Facebook Reality Labs would be partnering with Ray-Ban to make the glasses in a live stream from Facebook Connect. According to a CNBC report, the tech giant began a rollout of a prototype to its employees to be used around the office. While the Project Aria prototype used by staff was not for sale to the public and did not possess AR features, the devices will capture video, audio, eye tracking and location data that Facebook can use to aid its development of augmented reality smart glasses. It's a research device that will help us understand how to build the software and hardware necessary for real working AR glasses, said Bosworth to CNBC.